It's well known that many people are far behind when it comes to saving for retirement. Too many are forced to work well past traditional retirement age just to make ends meet. This struggle leaves some relying on family, friends, or government assistance simply to stay afloat. The dream of a comfortable, carefree retirement feels increasingly out of reach for millions. In this video, we'll look at the average retirement income along with some eye-opening realities and what the Bible says about preparing wisely for your later years. My name is David, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, stewardship, and how faithful planning today shapes tomorrow. If you're serious about improving your financial future with biblical wisdom, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button if this video helps you. Even though retirement savings have improved slightly since 2022, many seniors still rely heavily on Social Security for most of their income. The Social Security Administration reports that 12% of men and 15% of women aged 65 and older depend on the program for 90% or more of their income. For far too many, Social Security isn't just a supplement, it's the main lifeline. As Proverbs 21:20 in IV says, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." Social Security was never designed to be the primary source of retirement income. When it becomes the bulk of your support, it reveals how little margin was built earlier in life. The median monthly income for U.S. adults aged 65 and older is about $4,199, roughly $50,000 per year. These numbers include both retirees and those still working, so the picture for actual retirees is often tighter. Two-thirds of Americans now plan some form of phased retirement, working full-time, then part-time, before fully retiring. Retirement income varies widely across states due to differences in wages, cost of living, taxes, pensions, and access to healthcare. In higher cost areas, retirees often need significantly more just to cover basics. In 2022, Americans aged 65 and older spent an average of $57,818 per year, notably higher than their median income. This gap forces many to dip into savings faster than planned or cut back on essentials. Retirees typically spend less on transportation and work-related costs, and many have paid off or downsized their homes. But rising healthcare and daily expenses still create pressure. The median net worth for households headed by someone aged 65 to 74 is approximately $410,000. For those 75 and older, it drops to about $335,000. These figures sound somewhat comfortable until you subtract the value of the home. For many, liquid savings and investments are much lower than the headline number suggests, leaving a thinner cushion for unexpected costs. At the start of 2024, the average monthly Social Security benefit was $1,977, about $23,700 annually. Married couples receive roughly double that, around $46,000 per year. While helpful, this amount often falls short of covering all expenses, especially with inflation pushing up costs for groceries, housing, and healthcare. Around 60% of individuals over 65 still carry some form of debt: credit cards, car loans, or remaining mortgages. Debt becomes especially heavy in retirement when income is fixed and limited. Proverbs 22:7. NIV warns, "The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender." Carrying debt into your later years can turn what should be a season of rest into continued financial bondage. Inflation hits retirees particularly hard. Fixed incomes like Social Security and pensions don't rise as quickly as everyday costs, forcing many to cut back or drain savings faster than expected. Most people don't put enough effort into planning for a comfortable retirement. They delay investing, never learn the power of compounding, or assume something will work out. Luke 14:28 NIV gives clear wisdom. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? Retirement is that tower. Starting early, investing consistently, and living with margin are acts of faithful stewardship. The good news? If you're watching this, you still have time to change the story. By starting or increasing consistent investing now, using tax-advantaged accounts wisely, avoiding unnecessary debt, and seeking God's guidance in your financial decisions, you can build a retirement that honors Him and provides peace instead of panic. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to be faithful and consistent. Small, obedient steps today can lead to real freedom tomorrow. If this video gave you a clearer picture of retirement realities and how to prepare biblically, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Drop a comment. What is one step you're taking this year to improve your retirement outlook? May the Lord give you wisdom, diligence, contentment, and provision. Shalom.